morning. Well, I'm running outside to let all the animals out and do my morning chores, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me so I can show you and tell you about some of our latest plans. So, let's go. Good morning. Hey guys. These little guys, these are my babies. And they've found a hole that they can squeeze out of the chicken pen. And I don't know where it's at yet. I haven't found it. So they're over here in the barn where they're not supposed to be. Hey, pretty darling. So usually in the mornings, as I'm making my rounds, I will check on the quail. They're still pecking at each other. I think I may have too many males in here, so we're gonna have to do some culling because they do seem to be pecking at each other a lot. And I heard that that's one of the reasons they can do that if there's too many males and not enough females. Either that or they get bored. So I try to pull weeds and stick weeds in here and hay, sticks, things like that to keep their life a little bit more interesting. I also will give them a tray with dirt. That's what I use this old, it's part of a cat carrier. And I'll put some dry dirt in there, and it gives them a nice little bath that they can bathe in, a dust bath, and pick around in, and it's fun for them. So as soon as our dirt dries out a bit more, then I will be giving them some more of that. But in the meantime, I do believe we have too many males. So what I usually do is find some nice stemmy weeds and just break off a couple chunks for them to put into the quail cage. It gives them something interesting to do, to hide under, to pick at. So something like that, or some chunks of grass, maybe even pull them out by the roots so that the roots are still attached, because then they pick through the dirt and the roots. Makes their life a little more interesting than sitting in a wire cage all the time. Here we go. They'll love that. Meow. Hi, kitty. Hey, guys. Just stick that in there. This is Ivan and Andre. They are very buckish now. Their little cute kidness is gone. They are stinky and they pee everywhere. There you go, guys. Everyone's ready for breakfast. Hi, Anna. Sergey. Hi, guys. Are you so hungry? Hi, guys. Good morning, piggies. Good morning, piggies. Hi. So one of the things that we are working on is we are planning on expanding our pig raising. And instead of just raising a couple pigs here and there for butchering, we are going to start breeding pigs. Yes, we are going to be pig farmers. We are getting our little boar this weekend. So I'm here in the horse barn, actually just passing through the horse barn to show you where we're going to be keeping him. We are going to utilize part of this horse barn. We've made his outdoor enclosure here, and it's connected to the horse barn. He can use the washroom here as shelter, as well as being able to get into the horse barn a little bit here. So as you can see where I'm standing here, we have this gate across the aisleway of the barn. We'll have a gate here that we can come into his pen from the horse barn. And then he has the washroom that he can utilize, as well as his outdoor pen there. So we are very excited about this. The breeder that we're getting the boar from has told us that he is one of the nicest little boars that they've had, and that he was the biggest of the litter, and he's just really nice. He's gentle. He's just about 8 weeks old, so he's just a baby right now. This will be our first experience with this. He's a Hereford. Now, we do plan on keeping one of the little pigs that we have now, either John Cena or Muffin. I'm assuming we're going to keep Muffin, even though they're both females, but let's just say we're going to keep Muffin. And she'll be our breeder female for now. She's not a purebred though, she's the mixed breed, but that'll be alright, at least, you know, to get us learning, you know, about breeding hogs and keeping them full time. But I do want to eventually get a Hereford gilt so that we can have an actual purebred hog breeding operation. Now they will eventually be pastured. I mean, we have, you know, the little pens that they're in, like the females right now, they're in about a 20 by 20 outdoor yard with indoor access as well. But eventually we will be moving them to, let me show you real quick. So here's looking at the boar's pen here. This is the horse barn that we're standing in. That is my greenhouse there. But on the other side of that, there is a large pasture that is generally unused for most of the year. So we are going to use electric fencing throughout that to section it off for rotational grazing, and that is where our hogs will be, in that pasture over there. So these pens right now are really temporary. So we're pretty excited about that, making some changes on the farm and getting into pasture pigs or pastured pork, whatever you want to call it. And along with that same vein, we would also like to get more into pastured chickens too, but we're not there yet. So that's it for today's video. I just wanted to give you guys an update as to what's been going on. I know I haven't posted a lot of videos lately, and that's because I've been having trouble with my camera. I use my phone camera, and it has completely died. Not the phone, but the camera part. I can't even use it. So I had to dig out my old iPhone and charge it up, and at least, hey, the camera still works on it. So that's the update for today. Thanks for stopping by the farm. If you like the sound of noisy dogs, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.